Hey everybody, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for another devotional. Today we are finishing chapter 1 of Malachi. We're just flying through this book. Actually, we're not flying through it, going through it kind of slow. Anyway, verse 14 reads, "Cursed be the cheat, who has a male in his flock and vows it, and yet sacrifices to the Lord what is blemished." Oh boy. So when someone is blessed, we say we have invoked positive conditions. And when someone is cursed, we say we are invoking negative conditions. And I guarantee today that there's someone out there who's asking, well, why would God do something like that? Why would God invoke a curse on someone? This seems kind of unloving for an all-loving God to do. But I would respond by saying, it's not God who's invoking the curse. He's actually just drawing attention to it. The man is actually invoking the curse on himself by attempting to deceive God. In fact, the text states that the man promises to make an acceptable sacrifice for his sin. And sacrifice was intended to be a blessing. It was the process by which believers were purified from their unintentional sins. So sins they didn't mean to commit. So a man would bring an acceptable sacrifice for his sin, place his hands on the animal, confessing his sin, and then offer the animal as a sacrifice to God, and God would bless him. But in this text, it says a man promises an acceptable animal, but then trades it out at the last second for an unacceptable animal, which would not bless him, but curse him. This is not God who curses him, but his deceptive action, because it does nothing for his unintentional sin, which was the reason he came in the first place, nor the intentional sin that he just committed by trying to deceive God. Therefore, Malachi is just pointing out the obvious. His fake sacrifice does nothing but heap additional sin on him. Thus, he lives cursed by his action. There's no blessing for this man. So the lesson is this. Just do things God's way, and you'll be blessed. Because if you do them another way, you'll just end up cursing yourself. I love you guys. I pray this blesses you, not curses you. And with that, I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.